Hi, my name is Layla, and I'm going to attempt to answer these 100 questions that I copy pasted from some website like a week ago. Number one, when did you screw everything up and no one ever found out it was you? Probably that time I was at my grandparents' house and they had a candle lit in their room, and I went to touch the wax and I took my finger off the wax and it dried up quicker than I thought it would because that's my first step touching the candle. And I kind of panicked, but I didn't tell anyone because I thought they'd be mad at me and ask why I touched the candle in the first place. So I ran to the bathroom and tried to get it off with a tissue, but it was already dry and it wouldn't come off. So I just ran it under some cold water, then wiped it off um with the tissue that I had. Number two, what would you name your boat if you had one? I don't know. Three, what will finally break the internet? I don't know. Four, what celebrity would you rate as a perfect 10? Bob Dylan, but young Bob Dylan. Five, which fictional character would be the most boring to meet in real life? Probably either Banny from the Walton Files or Sophie Walton from the same show. Six, what is the best and worst purchases you've made? My best purchase was my ukulele, and my worst purchase, um, um, I would probably say was some cotton candy I got from Ross because it made my head hurt. Seven, if you had to change your name, what would your new name be, and why would you choose that name? Dakota. My name would be Dakota because it was the name my mom was originally gonna name me. She also has some other names besides Layla. There was Dakota, Ava, and Denver. So, and I like Dakota out of all of them. And so, if I could change my name to any other name, it would definitely be Dakota. What are some things that sound like compliments but are actually insults? I think probably like physical compliments, like you look like you've lost a lot of weight. You look like you've gained some weight. Anything about anyone's physical appearance. I don't. I don't know why. Just it also depends on like what kind of person it is too. Because some people they'll compliment you, but it's like you know them and you know that's not a compliment and they're just insecure and trying to like backhand compliment you and just drag you down. I don't know. What's a part? What's a body part that you wouldn't mind losing? Um, Probably. I'm not gonna speak this into existence. My feet, because I don't look at my feet are weird, and I do not like feet. So praying this never happens. But that my feet. That okay. What's your biggest screw up in the kitchen? Probably that time when I was reheating um a Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich thingy, but I had the foil in it, or was that my sister? That might have been my sister. I think that was my sister that did that. Put It was either me or my sister. We were reheating. Either one of us were reheating a Chick-fil-A sandwich, but we left it in the foil and put it in the microwave, and it started to spark. But luckily, we saw it in time. One of us saw it in time, and we opened the microwave door. But I think it was my sister. I think I had a similar experience, but it was with butter. Same thing. It was in the foil. I didn't take it out, and it started to spark. What's the worst commercial you've recently seen? Why is it so bad? Oh my God. Probably it's like first off, the ones that like talk about the new Gen X commercials that are like, hey, is your bedroom game absolutely crap? Can't make your girl moan like you used to. Don't make her legs shake. Don't over 40, you old bastard. Try new Gen X. Try the Bone Better 5000. Ram her, destroy that coochie so hard, you'll yank out her uterus. Make her moan so hard you won't know if she's actually enjoying it or if she's actually in the worst pain in her life. Like, and then like always after 42. Why specifically 40? So you have the eugenics commercials and some feminine period products. So like, well, not period products. There's this one commercial for like feminine down there hygiene, but it's like the way it was advertised. I don't know if anyone saw it. If I'm able, I'll probably put it at the end of this video. But it was just like for when you smell. For basically, it's for lazy. It's for people that are too lazy to take a shower. Put some hot water and soap between their legs and wash and clean. Talk about you can put it down there. You can put it on down there, underarms, your feet, and other stinky parts, or whatever she said. And I'm just like, no, honey, you need a shower. You need a bath, a bath, a bath. If you do, just say you too lazy to shower and move on. Cause look, mm, y'all need a shower. Cause in other stinky parts, that's just a signal that you're too lazy to shower. Again, if I'm able, I'll screen record the commercial and put it at the end of this video. But still, the eugenics and whatever female commercials got going on, and basically like any like, and it's like you can advertise it, but you don't have to do it in a way that's so just that doesn't make me want to buy your product. That's like off-putting, and like some of the like um I think they're called Roman, I think, or hymns. Some of the commercials, basically any physical intimate commercial, those are the ones that I do not like. What's the closest thing to real magic? Probably my hair when it's like in a loose natural style. It's like short and only goes to ear length. But when it's flat iron, it goes past my shoulder. That's that's the closest thing to real magic to me. What is the craziest thing one of your teachers has done? I'm homeschooled, so my teacher is my mom, so she hasn't done nothing crazy. Who is the messiest person you know? Anyone on my dad's side of the family. What is something you've always wanted to try but have been too scared to? Zip lining. Yeah, zip lining. What quote or saying do people spout but it's complete BS? Money doesn't buy happiness. Because if money doesn't buy happiness, explain the peach rings I have sitting on my dresser right now. If money doesn't buy happiness, explain my ukulele sitting right here. What's something your brain tries to make you do and you have to will yourself not to do it? Um, I don't, I don't know. What is the dumbest way you've been injured? Um, so I was like 6 years old. I was walking on top, was down in like a shopping um center. So like all the stores are connected. So at the far end you have a Target. At one end you have a Target. On the far bottom end you have a Five Below. And like they have these little like wall thingies. I don't know how to explain them. I probably should have taken a picture. But yeah, and I was walking on top of them, and I was walking on top of them, and like I think it was like some type of bug that was like flying in front of my face, and I wanted it away from me. And so I was walking, like trying to swat the bug away too, and then I just fall. I scrape basically every part of my body, and I also break my glasses in the process. That is the dumbest way I've been injured. If you could know the absolute and total truth to one question, what question would you ask? Why? It would be to my ex friend, and I would ask him, why did you block me for no reason? What's the most interesting thing you've read or seen this week? Um, I don't know. I don't know. What ridiculous thing has been tricked you? What ridiculous thing has someone tricked you into doing or believing? I don't know. And I know someone that's probably done it when I was younger, but I can't think of anything right now. If you were given a 1 minute ad slot during the Super Bowl, if you were given a 1 minute ad slot during the Super Bowl that you couldn't sell, what would you fill it with? That you couldn't sell. Um, that I couldn't sell. What would you fill it with? Frogs, I guess. I don't understand the question. Frogs. What's the most useful talent you have? I can pick up stuff with my feet. What would be on the gag reel of your life? I don't know. I'm not much of a prankster. Where is the worst smelling place you've been? The Humane Society, but the dog part. I remember the stench in there was so bad, I actually threw up. And then I went into the cat section because it was a lot calmer in the cat section too, and it didn't smell at all. Which three words best describe you? Selfish, wise, and introverted. What is your best feature? My lips or my nose? What comic saying or phrase describes you? I don't know. What's the best thing that's happened to you this week? I had a ukulele lesson today. Who was your role model when you were a child? My mom. Who was your favorite teacher and why? My mom. I'm homeschooled. Or probably my language arts teacher on Time for Learning. What was your favorite subject at school? Science. What did you want to be when you grew up? A nurse. What's your favorite cheesy pickup line? Um, 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 Someone call heaven because they're thinking angel's gone missing or something. What? Hang on. Ooh, it's, oh, I didn't finish reading it. Have you ever used it for real? I have not used it for real. Okay, 35. What would be your perfect job? Something outside. What is your greatest achievement? I don't know. Have you ever won a trophy or medal? No. What is the longest word you know? I don't know. Who is the most inspirational person to you? My grandma. What is the best praise or advice you've received? I don't know. Which would you prefer? 3 wishes over 5 years or one wish right now? One wish right now. If you could have one wish come true, what would it be? My ex friend to unblock me. Do you ever keep a New Year's resolution? I don't even make New Year's resolution. What was your favorite birthday or Christmas present? I don't know. What was the worst present you've received? I don't know. What was your favorite childhood toy? That my Tab. My VTech Tab, man. Where would you like to be in 5 years' time? Um, alive, I hope. Which skill would you love to learn? Or like um a skill. I'd like to be better at math. Which language would you like to learn? Spanish. If money was not a concern, what would you do every day if you didn't work? Well, see, I'm currently unemployed right now, but I'm gonna get a job next year. Um, so so I'm unemployed now, so continue what I'm doing now. Lounge around. What's your hidden talent? Synesthesia. Synesthesia. I taste colors. That it's actually real. Look it up. And I've been saying that for the longest time. Like ever since I was small, I've been saying I can taste colors. But then again, no one ever believes me. So yeah, that's my hidden talent, synesthesia. What was the funniest moment in your life? I don't know. What was the most embarrassing moment in your life? Probably when I was at a hotel and me, my dad, and sister, we went downstairs for their breakfast. And there was a dude sitting next to me that looked just like my dad, and both of them, well, my dad, him, and my sister, they all went up to go get something from the breakfast thingy. And the dude came back and he sits next to me. And out of the corner of my eye, I think it's my dad. And I just quickly turned and I asked him, "Oh, I also like," and then I just realized, oh, this man is not my dad. But he politely asked if I would like some of what he was having, and I just politely say no. And he said, "Are you sure?" And I'm like, "Yes." And so I just sit there, cringing the rest of the breakfast. Do you believe in ghosts? Sure. What would you like to see in the future? I don't. I've said that like 100 times during this video, but I don't know. Would you like to be invisible for a day? Why? Sure. Because. If you could rule the world for a day, state something you'd ban. Something I'd ban. I would ban theft. Yeah, I ban theft. If you had magical powers, name something that you'd change. Um, I would change the issues in the world. I'm not gonna state which because I do not have time for a war in my comment section. So, but I would change everything bad in the world. Would you rather be clever or beautiful? Clever, because being beautiful can't get you into college. Would you rather be really hairy or bald? Bald, because I could wear a beanie. Would you rather be taller or thinner? Can I choose both? No. Um, taller or thinner? I'd like to be taller. What irritates you the most? People talking to me when I have my AirPods in. Have you gone out with mismatched socks or shoes on? Yes, I've gone out with mixed match socks on. Where would you love to go on holiday? Anywhere. Just take me anywhere. I'm grateful for whatever. Why would you like to go to a tropical island or the Arctic more? I'd like to go to the tropical island because it's not cold. Where would you most like to live? New Anywhere in New England, like Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, just stuff. I would like to make a trip to New England. Which planet in the solar system would you visit? I don't know. No, no. I go to Saturn. I'm gonna get. Is it Saturn that has like that freaking red? No, it's Jupiter. Jupiter. Yeah, Jupiter. I'm pretty sure it's Jupiter. Yeah. Okay, so never mind. Now that I know it's Jupiter that has that storm that's been lasting for 100 million thousand years, I'm safe to say I would like to go to Saturn because I like the rings. Which animal would you choose to be? Frog. Specifically a rain frog, or a glass frog, or boofus. 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 Yeah. If you were a flower, which one would you be? I would like to be a forget me not. If you're a tree, which one would you be? I would like to be a weeping willow. Have you baked a cake? I thought it said have you done coke? Who for and was it a success? I've never baked a cake. What flavor ice cream would you be? I like to be cookies and cream. Which chocolate bar is most like you? I would say a crunch. I'd say crunch bar. What is your favorite food? Pasta, spaghetti, believe it or I don't know. What is your favorite drink? Mountain Dew. Yes, I'm a neckbeard. Would you rather be an apple or an orange? Apple. What fruit or vegetable would you be? Apple. Would you rather be a hot drink or a cold drink? Cold drink. Which task or chore is your favorite? Doing the dishes. Which task or chore is least favorite? Anything in the bathroom. What office machine is your favorite? I don't have an office. What type of car would you be? Station wagon. Did you ever lock your car keys in a car? Don't have a car, so no. Have you ever locked yourself outside the house? Yes. Would you rather lock yourself out of your house or your car? Out of my car. Have you gone into a room and forgotten why? Yes. If you could have true love or £1,000,000, which would you choose? True love. What is your favorite TV show and why? Either the Walton Files or the Beatles. The Walton Files, because it's weird and unsettling, but a weird and unsettling where I can watch it and not have to sleep with my fairy lights on. The Beatles, because I like the Beatles. Oh, and Betty Boop too. Um, yeah, yeah. What is your favorite song? I'm looking for someone to love by Buddy Holly. What is your favorite book? I don't know. What is your favorite film? Blues Brothers. What is the best chat up line you've heard or had said to you? I don't. What's a chat up line? Obviously, this website is British. Nothing wrong with that, but I don't know. Who would you like to be for a day? Probably my ex friend, so I can see how he sleeps every night. My ex friend, so I can know what it's like to sleep every night, knowing that you blocked a friend for no reason without an explanation. And when they reached out to you the next day, you blocked them on that account and continue throughout your day. So, yes, I would like to be him. Who would you choose to who would you choose to be marooned on a desert island with? My mom. Who would play you in a film? I don't know. Which famous person would you like to meet? Bob Dylan. Which famous person would you never want to meet? Amy Schumer or any of the Car Jenners. If you could invite five famous people or noted people, past or present, to dinner, who would you choose? Buddy Holly, Roy Orbison. Um, who else? Little Richard, Fats Domino, John Fogerty. Um, Which time period would you visit in history? Oh, 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 oh. The 80s to the anywhere in the 80s to like 2009. No. The 80s to 2016. Okay. Oh, last one. What is the most random thing you've ever watched all the way through on Netflix? I don't watch Netflix. Okay, that's it. Bye.